WWE Fan 1993, What the World is Watching.
You're listening to World of WWE, a WWE podcast.
Hey guys, you're listening to World of WWE, a WWE podcast. My name is Ant.
And my name is Carlos. What's up, guys?
What's up? And you guys are tuning into NXT TakeOver, Stand and Deliver, Night 1 and Night 2 recaps. We're going to combine both nights into one recap video for you guys so you could hear it all. Thank you for listening to us on Spotify, Anchor, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Breaker, wherever you're listening to us, thank you. If you're checking out the video on YouTube, thank you for hearing us on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, hit the notification bell, so that anytime you go on YouTube, you get notified when we have a video up. So easy. So, WrestleMania week is upon us, Carlos. I'm so excited, man. How are you feeling?
It's gonna be a great week. This should definitely be a holiday for this.
I know. We should get like a federal holiday where you don't have to work or go to school. It would be amazing if that was the case. But we do have a lot of good stuff leading up to WrestleMania. So that's why they call it WrestleMania week, because there's a lot going on. So Monday, this upcoming Monday, we have Raw. And then I'm pretty sure Tuesday is Hall of Fame.
Yeah, you're correct.
Tuesday is Hall of Fame. And we'll talk about this later on in the show. And then Wednesday and Thursday, if I'm correct, is TakeOver. And then, wait, we'll look later. We'll talk later, guys, because I'm getting you all kind of fucked up.
You're right.
I'm right? Okay.
Yeah, TakeOver is Wednesday, Thursday.
So then what's Friday?
Friday Night SmackDown.
Friday Night SmackDown, that's right.
But April 4th, I believe, NXT starting to... No, they said April 13th. It's going to be on Tuesdays.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay, Carlos, you are the man, because I forgot about SmackDown. We'll cover all this more in depth later, but yes, Carlos is right. There's SmackDown, and then there is WrestleMania Night 1, Night 2, and as Carlos mentioned, April 13th, NXT is moving to Tuesday nights on the USA Network. It's going to be exciting, man.
I would assume it's because AEW's on Wednesday, so they're trying to have their own thing,
Yeah, I think I really don't see why they even put it. I'm glad they put it on the USA Network for more people to be able to watch it, but I don't know. I kind of miss it being 1 hour, because then you just, I don't know. Anyways, I like when shows are shorter rather than longer, because it gives more time to stuff that matters. But what matters now is NXT TakeOver, Stand and Deliver, and Carlos and I are going to give our predictions for Night 1, and let's start it off. So, Carlos, this match was recently made just last Wednesday. The Bruiserweight Pete Dunne taking on Kushida. It's definitely, that's a word. It's definitely going to be a technical masterpiece. Who do you got on this one, Carlos?
I like both superstars in this match, but I'm going to have to go with Pete Dunne.
Pete Dunne. So I'm writing it down, so Carlos is reading for Dunne. I'm torn here, because Pete Dunne is amazing in the ring, and he is a technical, wizard. But Kushida is also great, too. He had an amazing match with Gargano at TakeOver Vengeance Day. But I'm going to give this match to Pete Dunne, too. Although I do like Kushida, I just have a feeling that Dunne might have the advantage.
Yeah, and then how NXT ended, how he had him in that armbar.
Yep.
How Kushida had him in that armbar, it's he's probably going to want some payback.
Yes, I agree. I definitely think Pete Dunne is going to go for some retribution after that crazy armbar. Next.
They both got eliminated at the same time, so it's fuck.
Yeah, and we're going to find out which one is better, for sure, at TakeOver, Stand and Deliver. I think it's going to be Dunne. I think Dunne is definitely going to get the win. So this next match is a 6-man gauntlet #1 contenders match for the NXT North American Championship. So the winner of this gauntlet match will be going on to night 2 to take on Johnny Gargano. And the competitors in this match are Leon Ruff, Isaiah Swerve Scott, Bronson Reed, Cameron Grimes, Dexter Lumis, and LA Knight. A lot of superstars. Carlos, who do you have for the Gauntlet Eliminator match?
Wow, yeah, this is hard. I'm gonna have to go with even though I'm not really too much of a fan of him, I know he's good, but I'm gonna have to go with what's his name, the creepy guy.
Dexter Lumis.
Yeah, Dexter Lumis, the one that like stares down people.
Yeah.
I feel like he's gonna like do some. He's so like unpredictable. Like you never know what he's gonna do in the moment.
Yeah, you're exactly right. So he's a good pick. I have a couple. I do think it's going to be Lumis because forever he's been involved with this issue with Johnny Gargano, and it would be stupid to not have them compete. But some other contenders, in my opinion, could be LA Knight. He did win the last match at NXT to come in as number 6 in the gauntlet match. Or I could see even Bronson Reed potentially picking up the victory. But, Carlos, you tend to always have the right idea. So I'm going to piggyback off of you for this one. And I'm going to go with Dexter Lumis winning this match as well. Because I don't...
It'll be a really good match, too.
Oh, it definitely will. I don't see them having a whole storyline with Lumis and then just dropping it randomly.
Yeah.
Next up, we have the NXT Tag Team Championships on the line in a triple threat match. The NXT Tag Team titles were vacated when when Danny Burch got injured. So the title is up for grabs, and the competitors are MSK, who won the 2021 Dusty Rhodes Classic Tournament Cup, Grizzled Young Veterans, who MSK defeated to win the cup, and finally, Legado del Fantasma. Who are you thinking is going to win this one? Now, before you give me that, Carlos, something for everyone listening to remember is everybody is at an equal advantage because nobody is champion. So there's nothing to lose here. There's only something to gain. So with that in mind, Carlos, who do you think is going to win this one?
I'm gonna have to go with MSK.
MSK, okay.
Yeah, I feel like they've been like they have this opportunity like waiting for them for so long, but then like one of them got injured, and then this happened, and this happened. So I feel like it's finally their time.
You're going MSK.
I was torn between like Legado del Fantasma and them, but I'm just gonna have to choose one. So MSK.
See, I'm torn between the same. I do think Grizzled Young Veterans, they are amazing. They're going to add so much to this match. I just don't see them winning the titles just yet. As far as Legado and MSK, I'm torn too because Legado are heels. And I could definitely see them putting the titles on a heel team. Or they could put the titles on MSK. I don't know. I'm really torn here. I think I'm going to go with MSK. Because, like you said, they were injured. They did win the Dusty Cup. Why have them win it and not have them be champions? They were #1 contenders. So, I'm going to go with MSK.
They're freaking great.
Yes, they definitely are. Next up, we have the NXT Women's Championship on the line as the NXT Women's Champion Io Shirai defends against Raquel Gonzalez. This is going to be a huge match. Both women have been just setting each other to the ground numerous times, week after week, and Io got the upper hand last week on NXT to end the night. Carlos, who do you have winning this match and being women's champion?
Okay, so I'm so pumped for this match because those are my two favorite superstars from NXT, like woman-wise. Mm-hmm. So it's like so hard to choose. Like, in my eyes, like there can't be a loser. Yeah, I'm still gonna like them both, but I'm gonna have to say Io Shirai is gonna retain.
Io Shirai, okay. Why do you think Io?
Just because she's been champion for like so long, and I feel like her time isn't up yet. And even though like she like brawled with Raquel Gonzalez a lot of times, that showed a lot.
Yeah.
I see like this week she got put through a wall, she got thrown to a barricade. This man, she kept on coming for more.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I feel like that's gonna play a huge factor in this.
Yeah, she didn't give up.
I feel like this should have been like a last man standing match or something.
It should have been. They should have added some kind of stipulation to it because they have been brawling, or even false count anywhere, something like that. But yeah, I agree with you, Carlos. I think Io is going to retain. My only question is, if Raquel does lose, who's next? Because in my opinion,
maybe Dakota Kai.
Yeah, but Io Shirai already fought her. Remember, they fought at TakeOver 30, and she beat her.
You're saying if Raquel wins, or
if Raquel loses, right? Who in NXT can really stand up to her?
Maybe Zoe Stark. Maybe they might add her into that.
Could be. But something to let you guys know. And Carlos, I don't know if you know this, but I will. This is a spoiler. So if you don't want to hear it, you don't have to listen to it. But it's not really a spoiler. It's a spoiler, but it's not a spoiler. So, Taya Valkyrie is a former Impact Wrestling superstar. And she is married to John Morrison. And Taya recently signed a contract with NXT. And if you watched NXT last week, you saw a dog running around the arena backstage. Did you see that, Carlos?
Yeah, I know.
And then
that little dog, that was probably her.
And then it said Frankie on the screen. Now, and it shows there is heels. There is like a woman wearing heels. Now, here's the thing that makes me think it's Taya. Taya has the same exact dog as the dog that was being shown in the promo. And she posts a lot of pictures of her dog on Instagram. So I think it's her. So Taya Valkyrie is a former multi-time Impact Wrestling Women's Knockout Champion. So she, there's a challenger right there. So, all right.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that haven't really got started against Io Shirai yet. But if Raquel wins, I'm gonna be surprised and I'm not gonna be mad.
Oh yeah, I think Raquel is good. I don't know if she deserves it right now. I think she's at her best. Well, I can't say that because she's at her best right now. I don't know. I agree with you, Carlos. I wouldn't be upset if she won.
Or they may, like if they make Raquel win, it might be like bringing Io up soon.
Mm-hmm.
To the main round. Yeah, I really want to see her have a rematch with Sasha Banks because that match that they had, I watched it the other day. It was great, but I was really disappointed with the ending.
Yeah.
I feel like it could have went way longer.
Well, you never know. She might be called up. And now we're going to go over, I don't know if this is the main event of night one, but I'm just calling it for now. The NXT United Kingdom Championship on the line. The NXT United Kingdom Champion WALTER defending against Tommaso Ciampa. So much at stake here. Both of these men are brawlers. This is going to be one hell of a fight. Carlos, who do you got winning?
Oh, man, this is hard. I like them both too. Like all these NXT guys, I like them all.
Yep.
It's hard to make decisions with these matches. I love WALTER. Like I love how his chops are crazy. Those chops that he does. And then I watched a couple of his matches like from NXT UK. And then that 6-man tag against Undisputed Era, he was just great.
Yeah.
But Tommaso Ciampa, you just hear his name and you already hear of everything that he's done.
Mm-hmm.
But people have been saying like he's washed up a little bit, but like that promo that he did in the back, he really like determined. Like it looks like he might be winning, so I'm gonna have to go with Ciampa.
Ciampa, no one will survive.
But if I want Ciampa to win, but I don't feel like I don't think that they would make WALTER the longest reigning champion like for 700 plus days for no reason.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm just gonna go with Ciampa. If I get this wrong, I get it wrong, but I'm gonna go with Ciampa.
But here is something to remember, Carlos, and I was thinking about this too. Something to factor in. NXT UK when COVID happened, they stopped producing shows. So my question is, because even the NXT UK Women's Champion Kaylee Ray has been champion for she won the title in 2019. So my question is if they intended for the streak to be that long, or if it was just that long because they were not putting on shows and there was no storyline. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel it.
But
Walter is pretty good.
He is.
He's really good.
I am going to go with Walter for this match because, as you said, he's very good. I love Ciampa. Ciampa is one of my favorites. But I would like to see a rematch between the two. And I have a feeling Walter is going to win this one. So I'm going with Walter to remain NXT UK Champion.
Just one question.
Yeah.
Isn't there like a fourth member to them? Yeah, I only saw 3. I've only seen 3.
So Imperium is Walter, Alexander Wolf, Fabian Eichner, and Marcel Bartel. Yeah, Alexander Wolf hasn't been on lately, but he is a part of Imperium. In NXT UK, at least.
Yeah. They're a great team.
Yeah, I love Imperium. Well, that is it for night 1 of NXT TakeOver Stand and Deliver. Great matches on the card, and it's going to be a great night. So, night 1 is done, and now we are going to discuss NXT TakeOver Stand and Deliver night 2. A lot of good matches on this card as well. And let's start with the first match. We are going to see the NXT Women's Tag Team Championships on the line. The NXT Women's Tag Team Champions Ember Moon and Shotzi Blackheart will be taking on Candice LeRae and Indi Hartwell representing The Way. These are newly tag team titles. Ember Moon and Shotzi just won. Do you think they're going to drop them, Carlos?
Just because Candice LeRae and Indi Hartwell have been losing lately, I feel like they're gonna get the win. Become tag team champions.
Okay, so let me put this. So Carlos is thinking The Way. All right. I don't know. I think I'm going to go with Ember and Shotzi, and I'll tell you why. They just won the titles, and they gave Raquel and Dakota the belts, and then they had them defend them, and then they lost. And now they're going to lose them again. I don't know. But I do like The Way, and I do think they're a great team. But for me, I'm going to go with the champions, Ember and Shotzi. So that's that match. So, Carlos, you and I, so far we have 2 different picks for matches for both nights. Next up, we have, this is the special ladder match, and it is a unification match for the NXT Cruiserweight Championships. The NXT Cruiserweight Champion, Jordan Devlin, is taking on the NXT Cruiserweight Champion, Santos Escobar. This is going to be a great match with the addition of the ladder being involved. Both of these men are great, and I'm excited to see what they're going to deliver on this TakeOver event. Carlos, who do you see walking out of TakeOver champion? The self-proclaimed greatest cruiserweight in the world, or Jordan Devlin?
I'm going to have to go with Santos Escobar. That's like his partners with the rest of his team's gonna like play a part in the match, most likely, or something's gonna happen where he's gonna be able to like grab both titles. But I just want to know like what they're gonna do with him. Like they're gonna unify him as one, or just like he's gonna hold both belts.
They'll probably, what my guess is, they'll unify them as one, and he'll just defend them wherever. Because Jordan Devlin was on 205 Live with the title, and Santos was on NXT with the title. Because here's what happened. WWE had a WWE Cruiserweight title, and that title was held by Jordan Devlin. The NXT Cruiserweight Championship, I think, is held by Santos. I don't know. But one of them will walk out champion, and Carlos, I agree with you. I think Santos Escobar will be the winner. I think, as you said, Legado del Fantasma will definitely play a role in the match, and I think Santos, just by the streak he's been on, and just how, like, his attitude and how confident he seems, I just have a feeling he's going to be the one to win that match. So, next up, now, this match we can't really have a pick because we don't know who's going to fight Johnny Gargano, but the NXT North American title is on the line as Johnny Gargano will take on the winner of the six-man gauntlet match from night one. Now, we don't know who he's going to fight, so I guess the prediction, Carlos, can be, do we think Johnny Gargano is going to retain or lose the title?
I'm going to say he's going to retain.
Okay.
He's like really good. He's one of my favorites. And I don't think anybody really in that match could could have a chance with him.
Okay. I'm gonna agree too. I think Gargano is going to win because unless it's a shock. But I'm gonna go with Gargano because I just have a feeling like, he's a good champion and I think he could hold on to it for a little bit more. Next up, we have the NXT Championship on the line as the NXT Champion Finn Balor defends against Karrion Kross, who will, of course, have Scarlett with him at ringside. So much mind games are going on between the two in this match. Who do you think is going to walk out of the NXT TakeOver Stand and deliver NXT Champion?
Finn Balor. Finn Balor. No question about it.
Okay, you think it's Balor. Why are you thinking it's going to be Balor?
Because he's been on a streak for so long. I don't think Karrion Kross is the one to take the championship from him.
Okay. I am gonna go with Karrion Kross because he defeated Keith Lee at NXT TakeOver 30, and then he got injured that night, so he had to drop the belt. And I don't see why he doesn't deserve it. I do think Balor is a great champion. But I don't know. I kind of want to see Kross as champion. So we have that. And then we have our final match of NXT TakeOver Stand and Deliver Night 2. The special unsanctioned match. Adam Cole taking on his former best friend Kyle O'Reilly. Both of these men have been waiting to get their hands on each other. Who do you think is going to leave NXT TakeOver Stand and Deliver as the winner?
Go with Kyle O'Reilly just because he's one of my favorites too in NXT, and I feel like he has the biggest chip on his shoulder, get the win.
I agree. I think Riley will get the win too, and I have a feeling that whoever loses this match will end up going up to the main roster on WWE, and I guess we will see. But I agree with you, Carlos. I think Kyle O'Reilly will need to get some kind of retribution and win this match.
I just want to know what's going on with Roderick Strong. Hopefully he doesn't ruin the match or something.
You're right. That's another part in the match that we didn't discuss. Roderick Stone. Oh my goodness. Roderick Strong might play a huge part in this match because we don't know what team he is playing for. But NXT TakeOver Stand and Deliver Night 1 and Night 2 are going to be amazing. They're going to be epic. Before we go, I want to run down WrestleMania week for you guys. So, on Monday, April 5th, we have Monday Night Raw, the go-home Raw before WrestleMania. Then Tuesday, April 6th, we have the WWE Hall of Fame ceremony. The 2020 inductees include the Bella Twins, John Bradshaw Layfield, and the NWO. Also, the 2021 inductees will be inducted, and those members are Rob Van Dam, Kane, Eric Bischoff, Molly Holly, and more to come. On Wednesday, April 7th, it's night 1 of NXT TakeOver Stand and Deliver. You're going to see Walter take on Tommaso Ciampa, Io Shirai against Raquel Gonzalez, the 6-man gauntlet eliminator match, and MSK versus Grizzled Young Veterans versus Legado del Fantasma in a triple threat match to name the NXT Tag Team Champions. Then, Thursday, April 8th, we have night 2 of NXT TakeOver Stand and Deliver. Finn Balor defending the NXT title against Karrion Kross, Adam Cole against Kyle O'Reilly in an unsanctioned match, and Jordan Devlin versus Santos Escobar in a unification ladder match. TakeOver Stand Deliver Night 2. And then Friday, April 9th, 2021, we have the Go Home edition of Friday Night SmackDown. And then the nights that we've all been waiting for, WrestleMania 37 Night 1 takes place April 10th. We're going to see matches including Cesaro versus Seth Rollins, Bad Bunny versus The Miz, WWE Champion Bobby Lashley defending against Drew McIntyre, and this was just announced. The main event of Night 1, WWE SmackDown Women's Champion, the Boss Sasha Banks defending.
Wait, was it really?
Yep. I don't know if it was announced, but the rumblings, it's pretty much there. She'll be taking on the EST of WWE, Bianca Belair. I don't know, Carlos. I think it was announced. I could be wrong, but it's been everywhere. I could be wrong, though. It could be just an April Fool's prank. I don't know, you guys. Let me know in the comment section if I'm right or wrong. And then WrestleMania 37 Night 2, April 11th. We are going to see matches including Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens, Raw Women's Champion Asuka defending against Rhea Ripley, The Fiend taking on Randy Orton, and the Universal Championship is on the line in a triple threat match as Universal Champion Roman Reigns defends against Edge and Daniel Bryan. What a week we have ahead of us. I am so excited. Also, to let you guys know, coming up on April 9th, we'll be having my favorite Mania moments where Carlos, Dan, and myself, we are going to be discussing our favorite WrestleMania matches and just discussing them in depth and giving you a list to watch in time for WrestleMania. So, thank you for checking us out. Carlos, do you have any other last words?
That's everything, guys. Just keep on listening. Make sure to check us out on YouTube and check out my Instagram, all about WWE 2020.
Yep, and we will see you with our NXT recap coming up soon. But have a good night, stay safe, and enjoy NXT TakeOver Stand and Deliver Nights 1 and Night 2. See you soon. Bye.